I'm absolutely going to be there. I'm a big proponent of you guys going out there too. I love Madison. They say most beautiful July in the world. I don't know if that's something that I'm not fully aware of, specifically in July, but it is a gorgeous city year-round.
Yeah, I do love Madison. That's why I'm also going to be at Invincible. So if you should see me there, maybe we can hang out a little bit.
Oh, nice parry on the Nair. Allows a little bit more time for some mining. FAILBOT taking the time. This is not a great matchup. It's so hard to get in on Steve, but once you do, you got to make the most of it. And that's exactly what Lucky's doing right off the bat. I don't think the jump was available to FAILBOT, so that's just more Nair time.
That it is. Right now, you were talking about it, how you got to get in on Steve, because that's the big thing. Steve's one kind of only weakness he has, and I say weakness in air quotes.
Yep.
Is that his disadvantage is not all that great, because he really only kind of has one good option to get that disadvantage, which is he can hop on a minecart. However, if you play it right, manage those resources, I mean, look at FAILBOT right now. He doesn't have any iron. He can't use minecart, can't use anvil.
That's what Lucky has to do, is keep up the pressure. It's hard to contest that wall. Luckily, though, for Lucky, FAILBOT got a little spooked, used backer to actually destroy it, and that gave the opportunity to get in. Dropping back in. Once again, the walls are starting to come up, but they don't quite line up, so FAILBOT gives a little more space. It does box Lucky in, though, for a tech chase opportunity. Doesn't quite land, and the Magma Block does anyways, taking away his stock.
That was a good pickup. I'm always so shocked whenever I see that up smash because of how big it is. It just picks up so much.
That's scary. I think he wanted to go a little bit lower there, but we survived for it. Side being back in the stage, but already FAILBOT is just so ahead on percent. It's nearly a lap on the stock.
Yeah, 100%. And he does get that lap. Now, Lucky forced onto his last stock. I mean, resource-wise, looking at FAILBOT, you kind of a little poor on the iron. So
no way.
There is a bit of a weakness here you can exploit a little bit, but you also got to consider, you can see the diamond coming out. So while there's no iron, all the normals are about to be a whole lot stronger.
Yeah, that's pretty scary going into this next stock at a huge deficit regarding that just resource availability. Now, the ladder keeps the percentage going. FAILBOT has so much momentum to work. It doesn't even need another stock, doesn't even need the diamond, nor the gold, or iron in the pocket. Just one perfect stock, barely reaching the top end of Rage to finish this one out. A really good showing, despite how good Lucky seemed to be playing the matchup in that first stock. Yeah, up until that sudden touch.
Yeah, Lucky was doing very well. However, right at the last possible moment, FAILBOT took it out and then just kind of stayed in the lead the whole time. Yeah, it is a huge thing with Steve is that you got to stay in the lead because you need to have two hands on the wheel the whole time. You can't let Steve get his blocky hand on that wheel because the moment he gets it, you are going off track, you are going off the freeway, and it is a problem.
Not just are you going off the track, you're going onto a pressure plate at the rate he's usually going, and that just gets worse. I think that's the finger memory says plant, but yeah, the brain says Meta Knight here.
I think he considered it for a bit, was like, no, Meta Knight's my counter pick, I'm sticking with my counter pick.
Okay, once again, got to get aggressive right off the bat, and even for a character like Meta Knight with a lot of low lag moves, the wall is still so hard to get through, and he doesn't do like any damage to it either, and multi-hits make you stuck there forever, so Fair and Bear are not good options at all.
Not really at all, but a good ladder here. Takes a whole lot. It takes it off the top, too. Oh, my lord.
Oh, really taking advantage of that tiny little jump that Steve has to get him away from Meta Knight. A nice opportunity for a tech chase there. You're just hoping for the tech to come out immediately so you get a full F smash or up smash, which is just damage at this point, 17%. But this time, FAILBOT looking to do the same kind of ladders as before, and as that like hit back from the ladder that killed him in first stock. Just enough iron to be working with too. He started running out over the course of last game, but this one he's got plenty of things.
Yeah, he's keeping on top of his iron supply right now, making sure he has everything he needs. However, I feel like it's really important to note how Lucky's counter pick here is working is kind of just doing the Steve thing, but against Steve. You're hitting a good edge guard, but as I say, like you're hitting Steve with the one hit, I'm gonna combo you till you're dead now, which is the Steve classic. You're just hitting him with a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, exactly. That is a mistake of an upbeat. Lucky looking to get spicy with it. Doesn't quite hit sweet spot though, just a weak hitbox on the edge. Doesn't quite send all the way out, but Lucky had to make sure he's not sending himself to his own death, so he's got to DI out immediately. One hit neutral beat. This is the longest lived neutral engagement, and it's barely a neutral engagement, because usually these two have just been on top of each other. Ooh, up air's time. Dropping with another up air. That's a nice one right there.
Oh, that it was. Honestly, it's kind of weird to commentate this neutral, because it's not really a neutral. It's just they're running into each other. One person starts
They're trading
comboing.
combo starters, basically. Yeah. It's not true combo starters, but oh my god. Okay, interesting move to ledge. Doesn't do a lot. You already had the wall set up to keep distance away.
Ooh, a good edge guard there. We got an even last stock. However, you got to consider the diamond is out.
Yeah. So these trades in the air are a lot less positive than they were before. Overall, Lucky was winning them a lot, but now the percentage just is going to be in FAILBOT's favor.
Yeah, very much so. This is kind of FAILBOT's game right now, especially with that diamond. However, the only kind of weakness I see right now is a lack of iron, but he is just fixing that problem up real quick.
Okay. We saw a bunch of death or correct option situations come out of the last minecart side being off the right side. So not quite the same thing. Lucky knows he's got to get out of that spot as soon as possible or someone's going home fast.
Crawling back up.
Oh, that's a bait of a crafting block, but it didn't quite turn out. Put a little bit more end lag on FAILBOT through there. He gets his craft off regardless. The option coverage coming in with fair as my cart goes along underneath the small battlefield platform. All right,
here we go. The diamond. Oh, every single hit with this diamond, I get so worried it's going to be the 0 to death.
Yeah. The 0 to death is what we're looking for. Not quite 0 to death, I guess.
Yeah, not quite right now.
But no stray hits are killing quite yet. A couple trades there at ledge. This is the opportunity Lucky has been looking for all game long. Yeah, a couple shuttlecock trades aren't quite.
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
Luckily for Lucky, he hasn't traded his way out of the light, barely hanging on a TNT, and the second one has come back. The down B teleports right on in, the shadow bites back from the cave.
Very, very nice work there, takes it out. There we go, okay, Lucky even in this thing out 1-1. I'm kind of happy to see this. Lucky, he's bringing it back, keeping it, you know.
Yes, that was a tense game through and through. Because you know, at any time, either of them can just land one hit that is the stock finisher. Yeah. It's a curious matchup.
That it is, because it's just a game of two characters whose advantage states are both really good. However, one of them is not Steve.
Yeah, the thing is that Meta Knight doesn't do as much. I mean, the jumps really help with disadvantage. He's got a lot of recovery options, like way too many recovery options that help him in. That's nice though. FAILBOT forgets that Meta Knight is really short. He can actually run just right underneath. His sprint is lower than a block, but like he couldn't get through the shield with that opportunity though. Dodge back in, gets the grab down throw, try and keep the pressure on. The air dodge is out. The depths, FAILBOT can just keep traveling to air dodging away from stage just to buy even more space. The up airs, or the up tilts.
Yeah, I mean, right now, that was just kind of insane. I get so nervous whenever I see Lucky go off stage, because I know he could just instantly turn it around, but that up B almost taking it inches away, but not quite. And we're just back to that neutral. Which, again, as we discussed, is just trading blows left and right.
Drop for another nair. Okay, down airs at the ledge, looking for a tomb frame, but it doesn't quite land. Gold weapons are still up here for FAILBOT. Those are actually really darn spooky. They hit pretty hard. They mine fast too, get you the diamonds quicker. So a good opportunity, but you have to make sure that you win some interactions with the gold because it doesn't stick around for long. There you go. Yeah. It's gone already.
Already broke. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if more people just played Minecraft, they better understand the matchup.
You just gotta know how the durability of gold. There you
exactly.
go.
You gotta know. It's the fastest one, but it erodes the quickest.
Lucky's still just suffering trying to find the end of this stock. FAILBOT's been in red numbers for so long, but Lucky can't find any impactful hits. Trying to find little hits at ledge to try and get, but it's really difficult because Elytra has so many options, and FAILBOT won't miss text.
Yeah, found his way back. Ooh, it's kind of an interesting dilemma for FAILBOT right now, because if he keeps holding onto this stock, pretty soon he's going to have no tools and would be forced to spend that diamond.
Yeah. At this point, well, I don't know. I don't think there's any way FAILBOT drops the diamond on this stock. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, we've just been waiting for the... Does it do it? Okay, it doesn't. Thank God. There would be something a little bit wrong in the world if that move was doing that.
Oh, but dash attack at ledge takes it.
Well, it's okay. He can have a good dash attack. He's been well behaved. And they can have good dash attacks.
Well behaved. He can have a little dash attack.
He's gonna have some weight, something rewarding grounded.
Oh, drops the up tilt ladder combo. not quite able to capitalize as much, and he needs to capitalize as much as he can, because looking at this percent right now, things are not looking very hot.
We love the 25% down air back air diamonds.
Oh, no powered minecart there, otherwise that would have been it for Lucky.
Oh, low nairs, no chance of a shuttlecock killing, but some easy damage. Trading, though, if you extend any amount too much, then you're going to take a big hit, and I think the back throw skill up there. Yeah, done. Yeah, I don't think the back throw kills, actually. I said that, but I think I was lying. I don't believe what I said. Yeah, we're running it back. We're running it back. And, ooh, down smash had it. Down smash had it there. All right, once again, slinging minecarts really low on iron, just like in game 1. This one's been dragging out, but these two have such a hard time pinning each other down, and that's exactly what they. Oh,
but the pickaxe is broken.
But the backer came out.
Yeah, the backer did come out. However, Lucky doing a good job building this percentage, but the quiet thing is, so is FAILBOT. As the percentage builds for both characters, that stock difference is going to really, really hurt. So Lucky needs to close out the stock pretty much right now, otherwise this is FAILBOT's game.
This gameplay loop is wild because FAILBOT is just running away to mine a single iron ingot and send out either, well, most of the time a minecart or the anvil. But the minecart is doing so much work for him. See, he's grabbing like one ingot at a time, just enough to keep him going. It's like setting the treadmill as you go.
Just barely enough to keep moving. He's just barely grabbing one and then throwing it out there.
Oh, but here that whole thing comes away. 5 more in the tank, and Lucky just can't do anything to oppose it.
Yeah, he really can't. He needs to find a way around these blocks, because that's really what's hurting him right now.
That's a funny angle. I guess not the untechable one, though, or at least not on that throw,
yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Steve works in mysterious ways. Oh, that opens things up. Nice. That's exactly what Lucky should be doing in that situation. Taking the opportunity to take away that bottom block. Oh, he did such a good job, like the, I don't know, micro-spacing, if you will, running right out of the range of the forward smash. But he runs back in, just goes for a dash attack, is too projected, and FAILBOT is already ready.
Yeah, FAILBOT takes that one. Now all he needs is one more, and he's got a one-way ticket to winners finals.
Yeah, he's looking really solid here. He's grinding Lucky out. That's what you have to do. You have to break the mentality of the rushdown player.
Yeah.
Which I don't usually say about Lucky. I mean, a plant player.
Yeah. Plant's not exactly rushdown. However, with this Meta Knight, that is just kind of how you have to play it. You got to get in there. Got to get your ladder strings. You just got to get in.
Nice. Anvil buys so much space for FAILBOT here. He's going for that early break of his own dirt blocks to try and get in and find that early up tilt up air combo. Great baits with crafting block because Lucky wants to get in there and punish him for trying to build another weapon. He's got the stone to do it. So Lucky just goes, I have to stop that weapon upgrade.
Yeah, I just got to stop it. Find a way around. Honestly, Lucky's very good at the siege matchup. I've been watching. He's had some very good SDI to get out of some of these combos. He's understood the siege matchup well. However, honestly, FAILBOT is just kind of him. And it's pretty difficult to find a way around him right now.
Yeah, despite all the great plays, just really clean play from Lucky, FAILBOT has just looked in control of almost every interaction. Even when Lucky's getting ahead or landing damage, FAILBOT looks so calm and collected in the face of it. Ooh, nice.
All right, does take it, or a good way to make things a little more even for you. Still no diamond on the Steed, so things are looking pretty good on the resources front for Lucky. However, you know, FAILBOT's probably going to pitch a tent, start mining.
Yep, it's what he should do. I would not blame him for doing so. That's a scary call-up, but doesn't quite land. It's so hard to pin Meta Knight down. Yeah, as you see, even the TNT on platform can't. It's getting close to the end of its fuse, and Lucky's able to just barely thread the needle, keeping FAILBOT stuck in his clutches and away from the TNT.
And just barely able to keep him out. But this percentage right now, this advantage save from Lucky is absolutely dominant. He's brought it from a 0 all the way to 87%, doing some fantastic work here. However, now FAILBOT back in the driver's seat. Remember how we're talking, once that blocky hand gets on the wheel,
yep,
you start going off the road.
Yeah, and FAILBOT is keeping some ground away from ledge. Oh, looking for that down B that was used previously. He drops with the faster, the sooner option, with Lucky stuck in that landing lag from up B and special fall. It does take a while to get more active. FAILBOT just a waste of frame. Oh, no. We dropped it. We slid a little too far off the block, but still 50% is nothing to scoff at. I mean, most characters are so happy to land any combo for 50%. No tech right there. Leaves FAILBOT in a rough position, especially with all those aerials coming out, but he's got plenty of resources still just to keep the stall up.
Yeah, but has to waste his 2 iron to make a building area. Ooh, okay, back to the 2 iron, but he did find a diamond for his troubles, a worthwhile trade.
Okay, there comes out there. Oh, just dropping TNT underneath. There's no resources left. Lucky has to take this opportunity, and he does perfectly with the Nair to take away that stock. 3 iron on the table allows for some crafting potentially. No, not quite seeing it. He's got to fight for the block.
Yes, he does. We need right now. Oh, FAILBOT needs to mine so badly. Lucky's
So
not going to give
badly.
him an opportunity, though.
One
in a ladder
iron.
string.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
That's
Off
it!
the top, an amazing shuttlecock. That was one of the fastest stocks of the day. Lucky keeps himself in winner's side to go all the way to game 5 with FAILBOT, who has looked so calm, cool, and collected in the face of everything has happened. The rush down pays off in that stock so beautifully.
The crowd is popping off. Lucky is popping off himself. Boy, the match isn't finished yet. What are you doing popping off?
And he deserves it for that stock. That was such a come from
crazy
behind.
stock. We're putting that on Twitter.
Oh, he thought it was the end of the set. It's been a long one. Every single game has grinded on. Like we said, that's what FAILBOT needs to do, is play lame to win, so I don't blame him one bit. Keep distance from Meta Knight. That's what he's capable of.
Yes. Meta Knight can just do that. I mean, Steve's got some 0 to death, but when Meta Knight does it, it's just flirting versus harassment. When Meta Knight does it, it's flirting. When Steve, it's harassment.
Yeah, well, Meta Knight ain't been building the walls in between us, so I'm more okay with it.
Oh, FD, an interesting choice.
Well, here's the thing, is it's a FAILBOT choice. And, well, Meta Knight can enjoy it for keeping a lot of pressure on and, you know, the general Meta Knight shenanigans. Steve has a lot more Final Destination shenanigans. I mean, the walls are way more impressive here.
However, I am actually surprised Lucky didn't ban FD in favor of a stage with platforms. Because, you know, also another reason why FD is a very good counter pick for Steve is when you look at him mining, you can see this. It's actually the good old spoon, the shovel is what's doing the mining.
Oh, yeah.
You can't use it in any combos. So you're not wasting any durability to get any of that mining out, which makes this a very, very good stage for Steve.
That is pretty nice. That's a good insight to have. Finally, it's taken a while, but we find an impactful mistech from FAILBOT. He made so many of them that kept him in the game, and which is really good, especially with how many have been forced by Lucky. Meta Knight does a great job of forcing them anytime you're recovering. Ooh, okay, we love the back air from in front.
How did that reach so far? Steve.
Okay, nice out of shield option there. Doesn't quite finish off the stock. Doesn't quite 2-frame there either, or magma block. But FAILBOT is plenty healthy in those departments of kill options.
Oh, some very good extra credit right now for Lucky. Remember,
Yeah,
he's
not-
still
not
up his stock, so
gambling
getting this
with
extra credit, you know, it's not a requirement, but it's very, very nice.
Okay. Nice. Shrink doing his thing. Not much to be done about Elytra, though. It's so safe getting back to the ledge. Just threatening the air with down airs and up airs. They sweep quite a big area. But still, FAILBOT gets back, finds another back air. Starting but canceling, inevitably, the diamond.
Okay, Lucky does make it back to stage. The blocks are not enough to keep him out. All this percentage build, and it's someone's extra credit. Boy, doesn't need to take the final anymore. You're gone.
Yeah, absolutely. This is great up to just about 100%. He's going to get it by the end of the straight to back air. Connects, sending just right to the edge of the blast zone. Another tech situation, but we are fine in the FAILBOT camp.
Oh, no iron on FAILBOT's side right now.
And
oh,
shield
and a
getting
shield
so
break.
low. Not quite the push off the ledge, but even Meta Knight smash attacks are plenty happy to take away the stock. Diamond is going to go online, but this time has to do a lot of work. There are count them, 3 Lucky stocks still in here, and Lucky's feel more confident than ever. This final destination has somehow worked to his advantage impeccably.
Yeah, it has worked out very, very well. He's playing absolutely fantastic right now. However, that first stock's gone. I'm counting them. That's
Three
one finger
untakables?
down.
Is that 3 untakables? Drops for the down, for the dare. Doesn't quite get the
Oh,
second
that
one.
air dodge.
Oh no, he
makes it
saved
back.
him! He saved him!
On accident, saves him with the anvil.
Lucky flying too close to the, I don't know, the sun below.
Oh,
Gets
hit him with
up.
it.
There's the neutral.
That's
He
it.
actually does it. Even at just 44%, no rage to be had. Beautiful, beautiful clutches from Lucky in those last 2 games. And that's just a match that he clawed back from. I mean, think back to game 1. FAILBOT just devastated Lucky.
Yeah, absolutely destroyed him. However, Lucky did bring it all the way back. I mean, I gotta say, I just shout out to my man Lucky there. He did absolutely fantastic work. I mean, I think that was a master class on how to play the Steve MU. I mean, he gets an A+.
Yes,
Yeah, that was a
absolutely.
master class.
Yes, yeah, we're talking extra credit. We're talking taking the final. Well, he did take the final.
Yeah.